Shalom, first and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Salutation on Yakin, pushing this word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson on the Nipah virus. All right, this is an article from the WHO, dated January 29th, 2026. So this is just a few days ago. It says the Nipah is a virus found in animals but can affect humans. You know, they saying it was first reported in 98. So 98 was how many years ago? 28 years ago. Right, and that's a spirit because this is the year of the 10 and you add 28 is 10. So it says since then, have been reported in Bangladesh, India, Malaysia, Philippines, and Singapore. The case fatality rate is estimated at 40 to 75%. All right, so I believe through the spirit, a lot of the people that taking the yab, they are already dropping dead at an alarming rate. So they're getting ready to bring this knockout blow and blame it on the Nipah, right? Blame it on the Elamites. All right. So, you know, this whole bat hoax, this is something, in my opinion, Esau done concocted in a lab. All right. So the Nipah virus, people saying this could be disease X. We'll play a quick clip, man.
And so we have the UN that wants a worldwide treaty to take control of nation states and borders and transportation and trade with their UN pandemic treaty, really trying to establish a corporate world government, the name of it, hyping up disease X and saying it's going to kill 50 million people and it's imminent. Well, how can they be developing a vaccine for a disease that doesn't exist yet? And we know in China, in the United States, in Ukraine, all over the world, Western governments have been caught producing weaponized biological weapons in these labs, not for defensive purposes, but for offensive purposes. Top scientists have reported it would take 1 billion years in perfect conditions for the COVID-19 to occur naturally. 5 different viruses from around the world spliced together. It's basically impossible. And so what we have is illegal gain of function going on around the world. In 2015, there was a big scandal when Obama was caught allowing gain of function at the University of Texas, Galveston, and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. So they then moved it to Wuhan. So when they released it, they could then have plausible deniability about who'd made it.
Vaccine. These kind of diseases.
India has reported 2 Nipah cases in late December in the eastern state of West Bengal.
This is a highly contagious virus between humans, and it's often deadly. The 2 cases of Nipah virus were detected in India in the state of West Bengal, but there are concerns the outbreak could spread. The virus has a fatality rate of 40 to 75%, according to the World Health Organization, deadlier than the COVID virus, and there's no vaccine for Nipah. So authorities in India are taking no chances. At the same time, several airports across Asia, in Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, and Hong Kong, are taking steps to screen passengers for any symptoms. Nipah is a zoonotic virus that's transmitted from animals, usually fruit bats, and doesn't spread easily to humans. It can also come from contaminated food. And when it does hit, it initially feels like the flu, then worsens. Experts say pneumonia and other respiratory symptoms can develop. But the most serious complication is encephalitis, or inflammation of the brain. The WHO says the fatality rate has a lot to do with the country's capacity to test, trace, and treat those infected. In India, authorities have quarantined nearly 200 people who may have come into contact with the 2 infected. It's the first time in nearly 20 years that India has had cases, but they believe the outbreak is now contained. Still, it's a situation that U.S. health officials are watching very closely.
However, despite being relatively rare, there are concerns given how aggressive the virus can be.
It can cause multi-system organ failure, but it has a predilection for causing an encephalitis, which means inflammation of the brain.
Initial signs and symptoms vary, but can include fever, headaches, muscle pain, vomiting, and a sore throat. This can be followed by dizziness, drowsiness, and altered consciousness.
The death rate varies.
Altered consciousness, man. That's like, sound like some zombie shit, man. Which Nipah sounds like a zombie virus, man. Yeah, it's a plague of the mind, the Nipah, man. You know? So they about to release something. We don't know exactly yet, but they about to release something. Of course, you got them bugged out Elamites. Which they, you know, they gonna have to eat that, man. All right, you got this guy. That's how you know this is a real thing. You got this guy, this sellout, cool nigga, Anton Daniels, speaking about it. You know. Oh shit. Let me go back to that search, man. Okay, Nipah may cause worldwide lockdowns in 2026. Hey, out of one Ratazar does, man. All right. Lockdown season 2 before GTA 6 is crazy. Yeah, because they say, you know, anytime an event that they don't expect to happen, the masses that is, they say, damn, this shit happened before GTA 6 is crazy, because, you know, they've been working on that game for like, damn, over 10 years and shit, man. The last GTA came out, what, like 2013 or some crazy shit. So, because they just been making money over and over, man. You know, because niggas still play that old ass game. Looks like round 2 is coming. Gotta lock in for the immunity upgrade. The only people that's gonna get an immunity upgrade is the elect, man. All right. Prepare yourself, lads. The second horde is coming. Yeah, the second wave. You know, the second lockdown, man, is here. I mean, not a one Ratazar. They lock it down this month. They don't even wait till next month. Because you know what's going on right now is you have some Epstein shit that was released on Trump, which I believe through the spirit. I heard another brother mention it. It's because Trump, he's kicking the can down the road too much on getting this new world order popping, on getting that Iran. So as the longer he waits, the more, you know, dirt comes out on his name. At this point, GTA 6 ain't never gonna come out, bro. Which out of one Ratazar don't, because I believe the release date is November 19th of this year, man. That's it's over 8 months, man. I can't go another 8 days in this bitch, man. I can't fathom. So, Lord willing, the plagues are sent, man. All right. Do y'all remember the one virus from 2024? I think they talking about the Marburg, which just sounds like the Marburg because they saying people vomiting and shit like that. Nipah 26 goes hard. So, you know, ready for round 2. Hey, ready for round 2. Which we're spiritually ready, all right? Nobody's really physically ready for round 2 because they don't know what round 2 is going to bring. But they thinking, you see, the thing is, the average citizen, they thinking that, okay, yeah, this is going to be like round 1. You know, you just lock in, you know, people getting sick, a few people getting put to death, and then, you know, everything go back up. Now, once this goes down, ain't going to be no opening back up, man. All right, and then if they do open it back up, you're going to open it up with the chip, man. All right. So I'm sure second worldwide lockdown before GTA 6. I'm sure this is gonna fucking be the final nail in the hammer of the economy, which they're gonna blame this Nipah for the collapse of the US dollar and so forth, man. All right, so I just typed in Nipah zombie, and Pakistan orders strict screening of travelers. What's the screening? Because what if it lays dormant? So the screening ain't gonna really help. Oh, that's the spirit. This person at the top has a quarantine officer chat. Deadly virus. Oh shit, let me show y'all what I saw over the weekend, man. This is what I saw, man. Biohazard, man. So you got these sleeper cells, and of course this is a nigga driving a car. It's a nigga right here. But he's driving a vehicle and it says biohazard. So it looks like, some CDC related shit that's about to drop upon people's heads, man. This Nipah. All right. Oh, that's a spirit. Nipah virus is a threat. So Lord willing, that shit goes viral, man. Second Ezra 8:50, for many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So many great miseries, man. Not one, not two, but many great miseries. They say this virus is like 5 viruses rolled into one, so I believe this could be the disease X, because we're in that time, man. A great change, great lockdowns, a life we live now will never be the same. Going to the gym, meeting women, committing adultery, and everything the society has to promote will be out the window soon. Rations, food shortages. You got right now, you have assault shortages because there's so much ice, snow on the ground, everything is frozen like a rock. All the snow is frozen like a rock. So you have a salt shortage right now, man. No one's talking about it, though. So these people are proud as hell. Even have our apostles, different Akim doing, it's been so cold. They've been doing indoor camps, man. So hey, man. We living in definitely some eerie times, man. Some unprecedented times. Strange times, man. Like, we're in February now. Today, February the 2nd, 2026. So what's gonna happen, man? Going into March, man. Because March, we know that goes into war. And that's when they locked this place down the first time. Lord willing, between now and March, they'd lock it down again, because we ain't trying to, do a regular Pesach year, man. We want to see the fall of this place. Why? Because these people are proud as hell. I was at the grocery store a couple of days ago. Some old ass baby boomer Edomites, they'll cut you. They'll walk in front of you. Don't say excuse me or nothing, man. So. And I claim them as slaves too, man. Because quite frankly, I'm sick of this place. Everything it has to offer, these bars and clubs and all. I don't want to partake in none of that right now. Going out, going on dates. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit right now. I want to see, bodies hit the floor, man, like the song says, man. Right. This is Ezekiel 5:17. So will I send upon you? It's happening in the ancient world. It's happening again. Famine and evil beasts. Yeah, you're going to have these mythological creatures. These unknown creatures, man. Starting to jump out, man. Even Leviathan, man. Just jump out and start slaying these people. And they shall bereave thee, yeah. Because, a bereavement is like, you're in mourning. Right, so it's all the laughs, all the games is gonna turn into frowns, and we're gonna be the one laughing at your calamity. You know, you people are about to be the spectacle because we've been the spectacle for so long. Now your destruction is about to be the spectacle, man. That we're gonna laugh and talk about in the kingdom of heaven. Pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword. A pestilence, man. And blood, because some of these pestilences, especially like the Nipah, the Marburg, and shit like that, blood comes out all your open parts of your body, like your nose, your urethra, your penis, your vagina, your asshole, you know, your mouth, your eyes, all the open parts of your body, exposed parts of your body. That's what the Marburg does, and I'm pretty sure Nipah is similar, man. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua has spoken it, so we gotta, wait and see, man, what the Lord does next, man. All right, it says pestilence and blood, man. Hey, so it's gonna be a lot of people getting clipped, you know. This is First Chronicles. What's happening in the ancient world, 21 and 14. It's about to happen again. Because these niggas got worse after the Plan DZ. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua sent the pestilence upon Israel, and there fell of Israel 70,000 men. You got times where the Lord done smote hundreds of thousands. And in one day, in this instance, 70,000 men in one scoop, man. All right. This is what's coming here to America, and even worse, especially amongst 2/3 you refuse to hearken. You just a perfect slave for Esau. You're a perfect nigga for Esau, man, for Satan. You just on drugs, committing adultery, being sodomites. So, the faster you niggas go down, you 2/3 niggas, you heathens go down, because you going down right along with Esau, the better, man. All right, this is Ezekiel 5 and 12. A third part of thee shall die with the pestilence, and with famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee, and a third part shall fall by the sword round about thee. And I'll scatter a third part in the autumn winds, and I'll draw out the sword after him. So hey, man, this is really target practice, man. The angels about to have fun with you niggas, man. All right. This Nipah shit ain't to be played with, man. I want to see the, what they call it, the numerology. You got these numerology guys. I want to see the numerology of Nipah, if it has like 666 in that shit, man. Forget what they call that shit. That numerology shit these niggas be doing. Yeah, man. So you're gonna see the return of quarantines and lockdowns. You ain't gonna be able to go to your coffee shop, your gym. It's about to get crazy out here, man. Cause this lockdown, it's gonna be the last lockdown, man. I don't want Ratazar, man. All right. And so, which quarantine was a beautiful thing, man, because you get to learn about yourself when you're isolated, man. And everything is set, man. The scene is set because you got ICE and these different federal agents, National Guard and Homelands, whatever, right? They outside with the long guns right now, so they expecting something to happen, man. They on guard for something to happen, man. So your mask, I've been seeing people with more masks on, man, which is a good thing, right? So, hey, man, just pray, man, that this or something else, whatever the Lord's about to bring, man, reaches shores of Babylon, man, and locks this place back down. And we ain't, hey, guess what? In this new outbreak, man, we ain't gonna be able to, push the word, man. So, you gotta get this word while you can now, all right? And, and we believe they will change the internet during this event, all right? Because, they're gonna see us, do like, what they call it, virtual lessons, sit downs. Everybody in their house or their vehicle, preaching a word somewhere, man. And we, even if we're in our vehicle, we'll be limited to our neighborhood, man. Doing a lesson, man. We won't be able to go too far because they're about to do these 15-minute cities and shit, these grid lockdowns, all right? So I'm going to end it there till next time. Shalom.